Pledge. You do so.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Right. Great. Good evening, everyone. It is 5:34, 5:33. I'd like to call this regular meeting of the Silverton Board of Trustees to order. Melina, roll call, please.
Trustee Albertson? Here. Trustee Wakefield?
Here.
Here.
Trustee Gardner? Here. Trustee George is absent. Mayor Pro Tem Harper?
Here. All righty. Do we have any staff or board revisions to the agenda this evening?
You do. There are 3 letters of support printed in front of you that came in on Friday after our revised packet went out, and I will.
Yeah, so we have a request for a letter of support from the Durango Railroad Historical Society. This is for a state historical fund mini grant for the reconstruction of the Primos tank car. And the mini grants are capped at $50,000. So that's the first one that came in. And then the other 2 letter support requests that came in were from Colby Barrett, Bonanza Boy LLC for the Silverton Livery restoration project. The first one is also for the State Historical Fund. And this is to support the restoration work. And the goals of this fund are to support restoration projects that support housing needs, economic development, downtown vitality. And then the other request for the livery project is for the Colorado Community Revitalization Tax Credits. And this goes to support projects capital projects that support creative industries. So they are requesting tax credit support for the livery project through this fund.
Anybody else? Looking good. All right, I would like to add that we do have 3 public hearings later on. If anyone here would like to make a public comment regarding one of those 3, I'd ask that you just hold your comments until then, probably make it better. And we can get that on the public record. We have 1 individual in the audience, 1 online. Is there any general public comment? Sir, no? Fair enough. All right. Seeing none, we're moving right on. We will move directly to the consent agenda. Any questions or comments regarding the consent agenda?
No.
Anything that staff would like to note or highlight? Other than our 3 letters that we just discussed?
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second. Correct. Let's all please.
Albertson. Wakefield.
Pardon?
Trustee Wakefield.
Yes. So excited.
Yes.
Yes. Mayor Pro Tem Harper.
Yes. Perfect. We're moving on to 5 staff reports. Any comments? Anyone would like to add anything to your staff reports?
The only thing I'd like to add, we're continuing some organization, disposing of items down at the wastewater treatment plant. Preparation for upcoming project one of these years. And then this one's kind of late breaking, but I sent the Public Works admin on a treasure hunt today. And he struck gold, so to speak. Found that we have some water rights out of South Mineral. So
Oh, really?
I've already contacted the water lawyers to let them know. And so it's good news for the community.
From 1928?
38, I think, is when the adjudication was. So
Done.
Wow.
I don't have no transport from there to, but it's water rights.
Just have that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
very good news.
I feel
So,
like
well,
you're right.
good job.
That old?
Pretty senior.
Yeah.
Where's the, and I'm not an expert on this, but the Bureau of Reclamation, and tribal waters, ongoing discussion matter. I know that 1922 is a key date. I believe it's 1922 or 23.
Yeah.
So, right, those rights might be, we'd have acceptable to that, but
But at least.
Yeah.
We have some.
exactly. A bit of a less exciting update for my staff report, but the Parks and Wildlife Bear Human Conflict Grant has finally come through. There's just a long delay. It's federal dollars, so the approval process was very long. So we can move forward with the logistics for hiring the seasonal code enforcement position. And that'll be in conjunction with the transfer station position. So John, myself and Bevan will be getting together to figure out, job posting and moving forward with that.
Wonderful.
That's terrific. Alrighty. The water report, it was 9 pages, 10 pages. We rank right at the top again.
I did have that, yeah.
Yeah, no, go.
I just had a question on that one. The, what happened with the not sending out notifications? Was it just like a missed
That was something that
timeline?
was missed, and I think John got that all solved with,
Okay,
I'm trying to remember his name and now I blank. Ivan, something like that.
okay.
So it was just
One of those things.
one of
Okay.
those communication lapses, but we're,
notification that there was not.
Yes, well, that's why I think that's important
Yeah.
for people to know that we have good water.
I think on the last billing cycle, Silver printed that on the back of
Okay.
everyone's physical bills, right?
yeah,
That was-
there's a QR code there.
Great.
And we talked this morning and he is sending out some paper copies just for people that don't have that capability. So.
Cool.
All right, anything else? Great. Moving on to 7A, Helios EV charging stations. John's there, just kick it off.
Well, when you pull that up, my computer is
Oh, no.
just sitting there thinking about things.
Gotta love technology.
Yes.
There we go. So anyway, everybody knows that I've been working with Daniel as far as the charging station, and we are ready to get this thing in motion. And so this is kind of the last step as far as, if you have any questions for me and if you have any questions for Daniel, he's in the audience there. But basically, yeah, he's ready. I'm ready. Let's get this done. So all I need is a motion to approve so we can kick it and get it going.
Terrific.
And, sorry. And they'll go at town hall, not.
Yes, so right on the edge of the building here, which will, I think location wise is the best that we've discussed all these months. It's gonna get a sidewalk there for us, the stations and everything, and it'll be easy to maintain this winter. So, and the power is like just right across the alley. So this is, we don't have to do any major upgrades. Correct me if I'm wrong, as far as taking it down an alley and across the street, it's gonna be a lot simpler.
Okay.
So.
Are we still making them Western?
Are they getting wrapped?
Totally, that's a real option.
Let's come on
Yeah.
to the podium and chat with us.
I know that was floated around last time. I just.
We can wrap these things, and if that's something that the town would like, we can come up with some concepts and we can, honestly, I floated that to some other folks because we're working with like Fair Play and Leadville. They love that idea also. I'm totally giving you credit for that, but definitely an option.
I think we should do that.
People like wanting to come just
It's a tourist attraction at this point.
If there's anyone in town that wants to design the wrap, I'm not an artist, but you know, I know there's lots of artists around here. I mean, that'd be a really cool way of having kind of a personal touch.
I do like that.
That was
I
interesting.
like that.
We'll get us some concept ideas.
And get you some
And
ideas.
to me, and I can present them to the board.
Okay.
They don't have to be perfect, but at least some type of
yes.
image.
Sounds like a good plan. I can do that.
And if I'm remembering correctly, there's no budget implication because it was all grant,
Yep.
right? Okay.
And this should actually be bring revenue in.
Totally.
Yeah, so there's no cost obligation. The grant covers 80% of the project, and then we cover all ongoing maintenance and the matching funds. So only money coming into the town.
Cool.
And then hopefully it's gonna, I love this idea of having it here too, because people have to drive
Yeah.
all the way down, which is so much better than like, you know, the visitor center where they just pull off and they never come in. So I think it's a great location.
Great. Good work.
Well,
The motion that I've got.
Any other comments? Any other, nothing? You have anything for us,
Yeah, certainly,
other than a huge thumbs up?
ever since I met with Lucy 2.5 years ago to get this thing started, really appreciate everyone's help and perseverance to help make this a reality. So thank you.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Go for it.
well, I'll make a motion to approve the Helios EV charging stations.
Second.
You need anything else in there?
I had motion to approve moving forward with the service agreement with Helios, but that should do just.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Moving right along.
Well, please, need a roll call on that?
Yep, trustee Albertson,
Yes.
trustee Wakefield,
Yes.
trustee Schimpfer,
Yes.
trustee Gardner,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Harper.
Right, look at that. 7B, ORC update. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Daniel.
John, you're still up.
I'm up again, dang. ORC, as everybody is aware, John is leaving April 1st. And he was the designated ORC for the system. And so my plan and recommendation for the board is that we do it in-house with a four gentlemen. And this is a budgetary, will be a savings instead of an impact of around $9,000. So but it also gives us the ownership and everything that we do it in-house. We have qualified staff to act as ORC in these other capabilities. So again, in your package, you see the amounts and everything. And so again, just recommending that we get a motion for this so that we've got all the paperwork ready to send so that when John does leave, it's already switched over at the state level and we're still in compliance with all of our regulations and everything. So this is again, a good move for the town.
Agreed.
I'm all for it.
When did we see this? It was just, did we see it in our committee?
I thought we got.
Seen this several times.
Didn't we already approve this?
No, I don't think so. I think that, I think that you just.
Approval.
We discussed it here.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay.
I have.
Terrific. May I entertain a motion to approve creating a stipend for public works staff who are certified to act in the ORC position?
So moved.
Second.
We have a first and a second.
Yes.
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 Gardner,
Yes.
Pro Tem Harper.
Yes. All right. Item number C. This is going to be a public hearing. Lucy, you're up.
All right, yes, this is a public hearing to review the second reading of ordinance 2026-01, an ordinance of the town of Silverton amending chapter 15 land use code. of the Silverton Municipal Code regarding updates to zoning, use standards, and administration procedures. So we did our first reading at our last meeting. And a motion to approve the first reading was passed without conditions. So today is the second reading. I don't have any new information to provide, but happy to answer any questions if they've come up. And yeah, I'll hand it back over to you to open.
Perfect. Like other public hearings, public comments, 3 minutes. For those in the audience, oh, seeing none. Anybody online who would like to comment? Going once, going twice, 3 times. All right, public comment is closed. Next. Anyone has any further discussions, further comments? I know we've touched on this several times.
Nothing new from me.
It's over.
Nope. So I'll make a motion to approve an ordinance of the town of Silverton amending chapter 15 land use code of the Silverton Municipal Code regarding updates to zoning use standards and administrative procedures.
Second.
Okay, trustee Halverson,
Yes.
Mr. Wakefield, trustee Kipner,
Yes.
yes, Mayor Pro Tem Harper.
Yes.
Great, thank you.
Moving right along. See? Item number D, we have another public hearing regarding the emergency ordinance. Ordinance 2026-03, an emergency ordinance. Adopting the 2025 Colorado Wildlife Resilience Code, published by the Colorado Division of Fire Prevention and Control, and declaring an effective date. Elizabeth.
Yeah, so I wanted to provide just an overview of the code and just, some information pertaining to the code. The code has, 2 components. There's the structure hardening and the defensible space aspects of the code. And both those components have the same triggers for the code. The first being new construction of structures and defensible space around structures, or significant additions, alterations to structures. So looking at 500 square feet plus, increased footprints or 25% or greater change to the exterior of the structure affected. So just quickly to go over the structure hardening aspect of the code. So there's a class 1 and class 2, class 1 structure hardening, class 2 structure hardening aspects identified. The class 1 structure hardening is low fire intensity areas. And the class 2 structure hardening is the moderate or high intensity fire areas. The Wildfire Code Board does have a map that's published online. And it shows by color. So yellow, low intensity, orange, moderate, red, high. And the entirety of Silverton does fall within the class 2, moderate to high intensity.
Is yellow.
Yeah. Orange and red, actually.
Orange.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I did notice on the map, it's a very light orange. So, yeah.
Tried to trick me.
So Silverton would be, again, that moderate to high fire intensity class 2 would be adhering to the class 2 structure hardening requirements of the code. The defensible space is organized the same way by class. Again, we're class 2. So would be adhering to the class 2 defensible space requirements. And those requirements are broken out by proximity to the structure. So there are different requirements for immediate zone, 0 to 5 feet within the structure, intermediate zone, and then expanded zone. And there are some requirements regarding signage, fencing, and retaining walls. I did want to let you know that there is the option to modify or amend code. However, that any modifications we'd want to make would undoubtedly have to be reviewed by the code board. But did just want to let you know that there are opportunities to petition for variances in the future. And we can request support from the DFPC for inspection and enforcement support. So I don't know exactly what that looks like, but that is something we could take advantage of. And just to say one final point, May 18th, there will be a community wildfire prep event up at Kendall. And we'll have a presence there. So it will be an opportunity for us to talk about many things, but if community members have questions about code, wildfire code, and what it's going to look like on the ground, we'll be there to answer questions. So with that, I'll take it back.
Thank you. That's perfect. I would recommend everybody download the Colorado Wildlife Resiliency Code, Fire Prevention and Control book. It's 43 pages. I did it today, went through the majority of it. The good thing, Elizabeth, that you just stated, is that we can look at this and see what's in it, eventually digging in and saying, okay, this might work, this doesn't work. We have homes that are way too close together. So an 8-foot setback on fences that are wooden, that need to be vinyl or aluminum, probably doesn't work for us. So these are things that we can look at down the road and adjust and, yeah. Cool. Any other questions, comments?
Public comment?
Oh, there is none.
I know you still gotta open it.
I open it, I close it. We're gonna open it again. Any additional public comment? Seeing none. You happy?
I'm just trying to follow the process.
Seeing none, we're gonna close public comment. No other comments or questions. All right.
So just after we pass this, we can go back and make
Well,
like,
yes,
the-
which is why I encourage having a meeting with, bringing in Donovan and Gagos,
Yeah.
and obviously Harris and.
Piece that we need
Yeah.
to adopt first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Compliance, but there's opportunity to go back and kind of revise for us.
Great, that's great.
So we'd have to run it by the state board.
Yes.
We would, yeah. So we have to have like a really good case.
Yeah, and it,
Yeah.
right, and we couldn't, lessen the requirements.
Got it.
All righty, if anyone, all right, may I entertain a motion to pass ordinance 2026-03 as presented.
So moved.
Second.
All right. Trustee Halverson? Yes. Trustee Wakefield?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Bridget Marker?
Yes. All right, E. Public hearing. Lucy, you're up.
All right. So this is a public hearing to review resolution 2026-04, a resolution of the town of Silverton adopting the 2026 3-mile plan. So welcome back to our annual adoption of the town's 3-mile plan. As a reminder, Colorado revised state statute, CRS, requires municipalities to adopt a 3-mile plan every year. And these plans lay out the processes and standards for growth and expansion related to infrastructure and services within a 3-mile area of the town's town limits. So this plan includes sections related to eligibility for annexation, infrastructure capacity and expansion, annexation and growth policies, conformance with the town's planning documents and regulations, and then our 3-mile plan map. This plan does not impact any properties within 3 miles unless they make a formal request to the town to be annexed, in which case we would then follow the 3-mile plan to facilitate that process and to set those standards. And the town adopts this plan every year, and it has not changed since last year. And the only change that happened last year was adjusting the boundaries to reflect Annville's annexation. So with that, I can answer any immediate questions or hand it over to you all to open the public comment.
Do we have any immediate questions?
No, it's just procedural.
Right on. All right. According to the hearings bylaws, let's open up for public comment. Give everyone 3 minutes. Fantastic. Seeing none. Going online, seeing none there. I don't have any other additional comment. This is something we do every year.
Yep.
It is what, 26,000 acres? Roughly 3 square miles.
3 miles.
All right. Anything else? Anybody?
No.
Okay, we're gonna open back up for public comment again.
What? We don't have to do that.
Oh, no, we're gonna do it every time now. We do it every time. See it? Nope, done? Okay. Get a vote.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2026-04, a resolution of the town of Silverton adopting the 2026 3-mile plan.
Second. We have a first and a second.
Mr. Albertson?
Yes.
Mr. Wakefield?
Yes.
Mr. Schnittger?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Pro Tem Harper?
Yes. Right. Item F. Item F. Melina.
All right, so as of the 20th, we hit our mark of 19 days before the scheduled election, which means that we can now officially cancel the April 7th, 2026 election and declare our 3 candidates elected. And so at the next meeting, they will be seated. Pretty straightforward. This is what we did back in 2022. I believe was the last time that we had the exact number of seats open
Yep.
and for the same term length, so. Procedural to cancel and elect.
Great.
Anyone? Any comments?
Comments, questions, concerns?
Any congratulations?
Congratulations.
Congratulations are in order. Yeah, many congratulations.
Thank you.
Very cool.
I'll make a motion to approve 2026-05, a resolution instructing the town clerk to cancel the April 7th, 2026 election and declaring candidates elected.
Second.
Beautiful.
Trustee Halverson?
Yes.
Mr. Wakefield?
Yes.
Trustee Schnittger?
Yes.
Trustee Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Harper?
Yes, and congratulations to all. All right, that brings us to G, resolution 2026-06. Melina.
This is also very straightforward. In order to get Elizabeth on our bank accounts, we need to pass a resolution officially removing Gloria, even though she's already been removed technically. But removing Gloria and in writing, putting Elizabeth on our accounts so that she can access Bank of the San Juan, CSB, all of those fun things.
Any comments? Pretty self-explanatory. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
It's a lot of fun. You're gonna get a lot of calls. You're gonna want to know all your personal information.
The only one to authorize transfers.
I have all. Sorry, back. Terrific. All right. May I entertain a motion to approve resolution 2026-06, authorizing town administrator Elizabeth Stuffins as an additional signer to all banking accounts.
Motion.
Did you do it?
Did.
Okay, I'll second.
Okay. Yes. Trustee Wakefield?
Yes.
Trustee Schnittger?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Pro Tem Harper?
Yes. Perfect. All right.
Fun one.
This is gonna be fun. H, it's a resolution. Lucy, kick it off.
It's not me.
This isn't you? Did I screw it up?
Goodness, you fucking sure.
Yes, I can tell you all that.
Yes, I'll kick it off.
Presentation.
My notes are different. I apologize. I was working off Thursdays as.
Okay.
But yes. This is H. Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
This is resolution 2026-07, a resolution approving a professional service agreement for wastewater treatment facility preliminary engineering report. So this is the contract approval for GMS, and they were the ones that are going to be giving us another secondary option, rather than going with elements at this point, just to see what they come up with. I've already had a pre-meeting with Amber in town. We spent 2 hours down at the wastewater treatment plant. Very positive comments from the condition of what we have and the possible solutions. So I'm very excited about getting this done because I think could possibly save us millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So.
That'd be
That's
great.
music to my ears.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jim, can you remind me, did you all in finance committee talk about the 40,000 that we would need to pull from the enterprise fund for the study? We're good there, right?
Yes, I believe, because this was kind of set up when Lori was here.
Right, okay.
I remember conversations that everything was good to go.
Yeah.
We just needed, this is like, again, the final step so that we can have everything done. Is that?
Yes.
And-
The reason
and-
why the rates
Yeah.
increased is that because that money goes into those enterprise funds and then that can be used for.
Totally. I just want to make sure like we had this kind of like budgeted.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
within the Public Works engineering budget currently.
Perfect. Any additional comments? Anyone would like to make a motion?
I will make a motion to adopt resolution 2026-07, resolution approving professional services agreement for wastewater treatment facilities preliminary engineering report.
Second.
Trustee Hopson?
Yes.
Trustee
Yes.
Trustee Schnitzer?
Yes.
Yes.
Tim Harper?
Yes. All right. Item I. I got it right this time. Lucy.
All right, this is resolution 2026-09, a resolution of the town of Silverton authorizing the recreation and public purpose lease for the Bureau of Land Management. So the town currently leases 92.91 acres of land from the Bureau of Land Management, or BLM, referred to as the Kendall Mountain Recreation and Public Purpose, or RMPP land. This area includes Kendall Mountain Recreation Center, the ski area, as well as adjacent lands along the Animas River corridor and below the Lackawanna property. There is a map that is linked to the plan of management and development in the memo. And if you click on that link, you can find that map. And it's simply time to renew our current lease, which requires the town to adopt a resolution establishing its authority to lease. And as a note, as you know, staff is also working with the BLM on the conveyance of the property as a match for the NRD's funds. And we will present more information on that as we move through that process. But right now, we're just proposing a resolution to establish the authority to lease so that we can renew that lease.
Perfect. Comments?
Just noting in the packet, it says 2024-09, but it's 2026-09, right?
2026-09.
Okay.
And
you.
I did also want to note, we jumped from 7 to 9 just because there's a resolution that Steve is working on that we pulled out last minute, but I wanted to leave him at 2026-08. And that one is for the.
Mullis Lake, right?
He was waiting for some clarification from Clayton, and so that one will just be on your next packet. Okay.
Yeah,
Motion?
I'll make the.
Doing it.
All right, go for it, man. Love it, Amy. Keep it going.
Make a motion to adopt resolution 2024-09, a resolution of the town of Silverton authorizing the recreation and public purpose lease with the BLM.
Second.
26-09.
Let's see.
You said 24.
This 2024 agenda, so sorry.
I know.
Correction on that.
It's a ruler.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Pro Tim Harper?
Yes. Perfect. Lucy, thank you for all your hard work on that.
Yes, thank you guys.
Right. Discussion and direction items. Do we have any of those? I do not. We're gonna run straight into 9. Committee reports. We had one committee, which was the San Juan Regional Planning Commission. You want to kick that off?
Yep, only one
Okay.
agenda item. We went over it was a preliminary for the Cascade Meadows development. The overall number of units has gone down and they've changed a few things on where things are placed. But I think the big relevant topics of conversation were the county has a requirement that any new subdivision either gives, well, this was the debate, is a either fee in lieu for affordable units or actually developing some affordable units. There is kind of a conversation ongoing that the town should probably have a conversation about with the county around what that fee in lieu could look like, because there's a lot of ambiguity in the way the code is written, and different proposals on the table. I would also encourage the school district to contact the county as well, because there is a fee associated with sending students from Cascade Meadows down to Durango for school. So two big things to figure out there. Right?
Yeah, no, it was good. The one thing I will say that we did discuss the fee in lieu structure. What I advocated for, and I think that everyone else should advocate for this as well, is instead of structures for employee housing or something like that, affordable housing, I should say, being constructed on the county line, we should try to encourage them to do it right here in town. I think that's where it's needed most. But yeah, other than that, it was passed unanimously at 8:39 p.m. I wrote it down.
The county is interested in looking for evidence-based proposals for what that fee could be.
Cool. And I don't think there was any other committees or meetings.
No, not. for me.
Elizabeth went to one. She had a great time. It was really hot.
It was 87 in Pagosa. Oh my gosh.
87.
But yeah, Region 9, called a administrative lunch. And so it was a great first opportunity for me to start meeting, county and town administrators, in the Region 9 economic development area. And I was telling a few of you earlier, it was really interesting. There are, both at the county and town levels, there are a lot of new administrators. So I've got a lot of buddies that I can commiserate with. Yeah, but yeah, very good meeting.
Great.
Good.
All right. Any additional discussion items that anyone would like to bring up? Any points of order?
No, I've got a couple things.
Ron?
Being a very short meeting, it's amazing what you can get done if you get right to the point. And Jim, I think you've done an excellent job of being mayor pro tem, and I think that should lead you right into the mayor.
45-minute meeting. It's pretty good.
Yes, sir. Anything else? Carl, we miss you.
Thanks, y'all.
Dana, we miss you. Yeah, that's all I got. We have closing comments. Nope, I don't see any here. Anybody online with their hands up? Nope, don't see anyone there. All right, the time is 6:11 p.m. I adjourn the meeting.
I have 6:12.
6:12. Mine says 6:11.